Hello and thank you for tuning into this video. This is going to be a timeless tarot reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon and or rising signs. I'm going to be using the Halloween Oracle today along with the Animal Totem Tarot. So let's just see what the overarching theme for this message is going to be. Death. The eternal cycle begins here. Ghost, regret. Actually, what is on the bottom of this deck? Werewolf, exploring wildness. Venu. I feel like I need to pull one more. Invisibility, authenticity. So this is just like a common thing that's just coming up in a lot of the readings in general, like not just Gemini. I think it's just like an astrological thing as well, is just about death and transformation and moving into a new cycle. With ghost, regret, and then we've got werewolf, exploring wildness. It's like, it feels like a push-pull between like the past and the future. So it's like one part of you that's like ready for this like new, fresh adventure, exploring the unknown, but then there's this other part that's like, oh, like I don't want to like let the past go, or just feeling like there's something that needs to be let go, but it's really hard to do so. Like it's almost like for your own well-being, like you know that you need to move on from something or someone or a situation, like whatever, but yeah, there's just this part of you that's like, no, but like what if this other thing works out? Like maybe I should just try like put my energy in it, like into it one more time. And authenticity, this actually just reminds me of something that I heard today. And like we all hear that message of like feel your feelings, you know what I mean? It's like if you're sad, you're sad. If you're happy, you're happy. Sorry, no, if you're sad, you're sad. If you're angry, you're angry. But we don't really think about like longing, if that makes sense. Like wishing that something would work out. You know, dreams, like that kind of a thing. I hope that this is like making sense, but this is kind of about feeling those feelings as well, because it's not just about like I'm mad, I'm sad or whatever, like an emotion within yourself that's very like present, like right now this one thing is happening and I feel like this. Like sometimes it's the things that are not so black and white that we need to feel as well. Like if we feel pulled towards something that might not work out or is not good for us, or like, or it just isn't going anywhere, or we don't know the future of it, sometimes like we need to like not fight to change our feelings about it, if that makes sense. Sometimes we just need to feel it and just be like, I like long for this thing, I want this outcome, and to just like accept that about yourself, and just like feeling your feelings, like whether that's, you know, anger or sadness, like we usually talk about. It works in the same way, where you just need to like accept that part of yourself in order to move forward, because you can't move forward if you just keep trying to pretend that you have a different emotion about something. Like if you try to, what's the word, not logify, like if you try to think about things like logically, what's the word when you're intellectualizing things, do you know what I mean? It's like, realistically, I know that I shouldn't be thinking like this, and that this thing happened that should make me feel in another way. Sometimes you just need to like accept the way you're feeling, even if you don't want to be feeling that way, do you know what I mean? Yeah, I hope that this is making sense. That's like really the biggest, yeah, the biggest thing in this. So I've got like bags everywhere. I need to clean up my mess. Actually, I'm going to pull one more from the Oracle just to round off on that message. But yeah, it's pretty much just like, yeah, you don't need to try and look at your feelings intellectually all the time and situations and stuff. Sometimes, like, you know, you're a human being and you're allowed to wish that something was another way, instead of just intellectually feeling like you need to change an emotion into anger or into, do you know what I mean? I really hope that this is making sense. I hope that whoever it finds, that, you know, this resonates for you. Zombie control. Yeah. Eternal love. Love is love, and it transcends physical death. So yeah, for some people this could be a romantic situation. So like, let's just say that you have like feelings for someone, but then it just like didn't, like the cookie didn't crumble in your favor, you know what I mean? And logically you're like, I shouldn't have feelings for this person anymore, like for whatever reason, like whether that is they did something that, you know, kind of betrayed you, or weren't communicating properly, or whatever that is. It's like, you're allowed, like, you're a human being. Like if someone like fucked you over, and this is just one example, it doesn't have to be like a relationship thing, it could be like a job that didn't work out, or you're just like something that there's just this like longing feeling. I don't know what else to say really. It's just like the only way to like move past this is to just feel it, and to just accept the way that you're feeling now, so that you can move through it, because you can't really bypass your feelings with your brain. You know, you can't bypass your heart with your brain. You have to just go through with your heart, if that makes sense. Like obviously, you know, the like logic is like good in ways, because like we do need to think realistically about things, but you can't always heal and move on from situations if you're not feeling the feelings. You know what I mean? Yeah, so this is also very much about like giving yourself some grace. 9 of Wands. Yeah, I do see you like moving into a better place in the long run, of course, because we're moving into a new chapter where we're letting go of these things and these feelings. 5 of Swords reverse. Yeah, this is just like surrender. That's the word that comes to mind. 1, 2, Focus. Actually, what have we got here? The sun. This guy's not moving. He's chilling. He's in the sun. He's having his little moment. He's not trying to fight anyone. He's not trying to be anywhere. He's just feeling the feels. He's just soaking it all in. For better or for worse. The sun is always like a very positive card though. It's just about illumination, positivity, abundance. Just soaking in the moment. Yeah. Like the Five of Swords can be about conflict where it's like not necessarily needed. Like it's like winning at the cost of what? So I just feel like this is just reinforcing that, you know, stop fighting yourself, stop trying to control the situation, and by doing that you will find control in the situation by moving through your emotions, by feeling them, all the sucky feels. That's when you're going to actually gain real control of the situation, but you're not gonna move through things by just constantly trying to intellectualize what your heart is saying. Temperance, yeah. I feel like this is also just, yeah, finding balance between the head and the heart. And temperance is just harmony. It's a vibe. Like the little flamingo, he is just balancing on one foot. There's a rainbow shining. He's like out where he wants to be, just doing his thing. I would just like to point out again, like the movement of these cards. This guy is still. He's in the moment. This guy is still. He's in the moment. Five of Swords. This is still. The fight is over. It's done. And then Nine of Wands. Again, stillness. The fight is done. Like, stop fighting. Stop fighting yourself. Stop fighting your feelings. Just feel them, let them flow. And then King of Swords. A card of logic. A very intellectual card. But this card popped out after all of those cards. It's just like this truth, this understanding, this clarity is going to come through after the stillness, if that makes sense. After you sit with yourself and you're just honest with yourself, oh man, this sucked, I really wish it happened this way, and have a little shower cry, or just like a little public cry, like whatever. And you can't make this shit up. The Queen of Swords. We've got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. The cards of truth, clarity, justice. So, yeah, I just feel like this energy, this release, this just clear seeing is going to come once you just feel it. So, yeah, is there anything else that we can add to this? Because I feel like a little bit of a broken record, but sometimes I feel like if I'm like repeating myself, that is a message in itself. It just needs to be kind of drilled in. What do we have here? We have death in reverse. I see death in reverse in this reading, if it wants to freaking focus, as just like an inner shift, an inner transformation. And wasn't that like the first card that we pulled? It is, yeah. The first and the last cards that we have pulled in this reading are death. And death is hard, right? Death is, it can be painful, and it involves grief as well. And you just need to grieve, like whatever hasn't worked out for you in the last chapter that you really wanted to work out, like you just need that time to just feel like the suckiness. Do you know what I mean? Feel the longing, you know, and just don't try to change it. Just feel it, cry, whatever you need to do, and you'll start to find the clearing in the dark forest. So yeah, I hope that this resonated. If it did, then please feel free to give this video a like. It just helps me out, and it also helps to get the video out to other people who might need to see this video. And yeah, I hope that you have a lovely day.